Okay, hello and welcome. Thank you very much for coming today. It's our weekly Wednesday live stream. Today we have a super special guest. He's a really cool guy. I wish I had more time to spend with him. His name is Vladimir. And if you go to our website, which by the way, if you take a look, it's just been updated a little bit. We freshened out the website. If we take a look, we have our listing of HoneyCoin splashed right on there. As soon as you come to the website, you know it. It's happening. It's going live. Go down a little bit, play 5 minutes a day, and earn money. Exactamente. We also have our buttons here, but if we scroll down, I'm so happy about this. Key news, yes! Listing of HoneyCoin. We have our live stream, weekly live stream with me and a special guest. Today it's going to be Vladimir Understanding. If we go down, after all of this cool stuff, if we go down here, where is it to the bottom? Here we go. Vladimir Understanding. Look at that CV. He's known as Posthuman. You can find him on Discord and Telegram. And he's a really cool guy, and he really understands crypto. I like his thoughts about crypto. I like his thoughts about the game and his ideas about the game. You know, for example, he doesn't have a strategy for the game because the game is simple, and he likes that it's simple. And so I like that too. Don't you? Today we're giving away 500 HoneyCoin. We're giving away 500 HoneyCoin to the person who asks the most interesting question. We encourage you to be active. And by joining us today, let's take a look. If we say hello here. Pump it up, Jeffrey. Yes, Jeffrey, that's a cool idea. Let's pump it up. Here we go. Let's pump it up at HoneyWood. The listing is coming so soon. We're at the end of Q3. Stay tuned, guys.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. To pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Thank you very much. Yes. Well done, Jeffrey. Pump it up. Stay around to the end. Questions here, please. All of your questions here. Jeffrey, what does the HoneyWood team need to do so that many people or investors join our community or play? Great question. And yes, I can answer that. So we have the IGO coming up. That's on the 29th of August. As you know, it's a little bit like an initial coin offering, but this is for governance. And that is a way that we attract investors. We also had the seed round. This is also on the, hey, it's on here. It's on our roadmap. But just to update you with what's happening, if we go to the roadmap here, you'll see it. So we had our pre-private round, we've had the game release, we've had the private round, and here we go, IGO in Q3. Boom! We are hitting. Hey, we're hitting all of our roadmap objectives. What to say? We're doing them. We don't have 1 million things on there. We don't have 3 things on there. But we have enough things on there to set real objectives. And so this is one way that we attract investors. And so for the IGO, that's going on the 29th of August. Everybody, if that's news for you, I don't know if we have an announcement about that now, but it is the 29th of August. And then, of course, we have our validation and voting platform in Q3 also. This is going to be going live. I hope to be updating you. If I could update you about this by next week, wouldn't that be cool? Hopefully next week, I would like to invite Olga, our marketer, the digital marketer at HoneyWood. I would like to get her on the program, on the live stream, because I think you guys have a lot of questions about the marketing stuff too. How we attract people, how we attract investors. Well, IGOs is one thing. However, what about the growth? If we take a look, if we go over to Twitter now, I advise you guys, you've got to stay with us on Twitter because... One second, let's just log in here. Yeah, sometimes I have some things to say, and so Richie Soil and Green, you can find me on here also. I like to say a lot of things about crypto, because I'm into that stuff. Okay, so if we go to HoneyWood, we'll get on to crypto in a second. Yeah, let's open at the same time. Come on, let's do it all. Let's do it all. CoinGecko. Because my, oh my, do we have some news there. So let's go over to the HoneyWood, the Twitter, and here we go here, the listing of the HoneyCoin, the live stream. Boom! Share your love with HoneyWood at playtoearn.net. Everybody, we need your support on this one. We have grown massively. We went from number 322 to 95. And actually that number for the casual games, we were voted a very honorable number 7th, and you can help us to increase those numbers, and we love you for it. It takes a couple of minutes just to go here, you click on the link, and there's a very short form to fill out. Boom, it's done. HoneyWood, please help. Playtoearn.net, everybody. I will be making a separate video about this because I believe it deserves one, and we really do try so hard. We are launching the bear avatars. Take a look here. They all have their own features. They all have their own costs. Take a look there. 1,000 HoneyCoin, and it's a panda, because a panda is a bear, right? You knew that, right? It's got a panda bear. Well, anyway, that's the most unique one. That's going for 1,000 HoneyCoin. What do you think about that? How are the prices for you? Do you think they are realistic? Would you like them to be more inclusive, for example, to have different types of avatars? What do you suggest? What do you think about that? What would you like to see in exclusivity with the avatars as well? I'd like to see them. But it's a start. It's a good start. Choose your avatar. You can apply this. But this is the one we want to talk about. This is our Medium article, recently written. If we go here, welcome to the big HoneyWood family. We have so many newcomers here to the HoneyWood family, and we welcome, and we love you all. So who can we welcome? Arabic community we have on Telegram, Bangladesh community on Telegram, Brazil, yay! There we go. So Asia, South America, India, of course, Indonesia, Israel, Middle East, well done. Korea also, of course. Asia, Nigeria, Africa, Pakistan, of course. Asia, Persian community. That is, of course, Iran and the people, the Persian people. And so that covers a large territory. Also, Middle East, the Philippines, Asia, Russia, of course, is part of Eurasia. Sri Lanka, I would like to see. English community. Wouldn't that be cool? Let's have an English community. Let's have a French one. Let's have a German one. Or wouldn't you like to see that? And then we can break them down into small categories. What about the London community? I think I could head up the London community. Maybe I could do that one. And so head on over to our Medium article. Be sure to give us a like because it just boosts the energy. It fires the beast within us and keeps everybody really, really motivated. Let's take a look now at the stock. Oh my God, not the stock market, the crypto market. It's even worse than the stock market. So in the past couple of days, as we know, because of several things, you know, Walmart coming out with their numbers, inflation figures and interest rates, and everyone's panicking. Everyone's taking their money out because they want to run away and panic sell because they were wise. And you see, they bought at 67K and they sold at 23K. That's how it should be, right? And so if we look on the past 7 days, for me personally, I see here massive opportunity for selling. For buying. Yeah, I'm a big buyer now. I'm going to buy the dip. I believe Bitcoin is going to go up to 30, 40K. What do you think? Where do you think? And if it does hit 28K or more, then I will stop trading in the top 10, the top 20, and I'll go down into the micro caps. However, September is notoriously a very, very bad and dangerous month for crypto. As we know, over the past couple of years, crypto has always dumped in September. So maybe it's a time to sell and then buy back later. How about that one? Well, who knows the answer to that? But what we do know the answer is that HoneyWood, which is linked to the whole crypto space now. It's on it, the Cosmos network, which is growing wonderfully. Vladimir is going to be telling us all about that. But everything is interconnected. And ultimately, how does this affect HoneyWood? Is this good for HoneyWood? Is it bad for HoneyWood? The answers are yet to come. I believe it's only good for HoneyWood. I believe it's good for blockchain gaming in general. And I really believe that it's good for the crypto space because this dip is going to invite more people in. And when it rises, what are you into? Are you into crypto? Would you like to see the HoneyCoin being partnered and paired with other tokens too, or other coins? For example, we're on the Cosmos network, right? And so why not to have a pairing, a trading pair of HoneyCoin and not USDT or USDC, but HoneyCoin and Atom, or Coin and Atom? What do you think about that? Let us know in the chat box. Come on, it's time to ask your questions. What questions do you have? Welcome to Day Divination ASMR. I believe you won last week, and so welcome. I hope you enjoyed your 500 HoneyCoin. If, in fact, your Discord username is Cool Story. I remember that from last week. On which exchange will the coins be listed? Come on, man, come on. The coins, they are going to be listed on Bitmart. Yay, Bitmart. Come on. Obviously, you joined a little bit later. Well, let's go back to the beginning. The very beginning will begin at the beginning of the beginning. And so as soon as you come onto the website, we've recently tuned up the website. Well done, guys. Game designing team, product team. Listing of HoneyCoin. It's right there. It's right there. It's Bitmart. There we go. Play 5 minutes a day and earn money. I hope that answers your question. Please, if you have any more questions, leave them in the comment section below and in the live chat. I will be giving the HoneyCoin at the end of our live stream today, and so make sure that if you ask a question, you stay to the end because I might need your Discord. I think it's time, while you're thinking of your questions and things for us to talk about, you know, it's a little bit depressing in the crypto space right now. Hopefully good things are coming, but you know what? I think it's time. Let's just jump in and let's meet Mr. Vladimir. Everybody, let's welcome today Vladimir. He is the newest member of our HoneyWood team. Let's say a big hello. If you have any questions for him, please remember to write them in the chat. The chat is going live. Best questions get 500 HoneyCoin today. Welcome, everybody. Vladimir, he is a global representative too at HoneyWood. Let's learn a little bit about him. Hello, Vladimir. Who are you?
Hello, Richard. Hello,
what
friend.
What are you doing at HoneyWood? Tell us about you.
So, I'm a full-time enthusiast and I really deep in the Cosmos ecosystem. And I think last 2 years and a half I spent in the Cosmos. And I validate a lot of chains, not a lot, 26 Cosmos chains. Also not only Cosmos, but mostly I'm interested in the Cosmos, in the building of Internet of the blockchain. And we provide IBC reliers, we provide different support for the networks, and we try to contribute to the networks. So for us, validation, it's much more than just turn on the machine. We think the tender mint and all these Cosmos-based chains. For them, validator it's much more than just the security of the network. It's a contributors for the networks. Validators need
No
to
way! I lost my connection. I lost my connection. I don't know if the recording saved. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. The recording cut. I don't know what happened there. Forgive me. Oh no, it's still going.
I see that the recording is still going. Everything is good.
Okay, sorry. So we'll just edit that part out. Please continue.
Yes, so for the Cosmos chains, validators, it's not only the providers of the security, it's the contributors. So different validators play different roles in the building of the networks. Some of them provide humanitarian contributions like development of the community or creating a guides or translation of the documentations. And some of them providing technical contributions like building tools, development of SDK, and so on. So we try to be a good validator and help to the networks to develop them.
Excellent. Thank you very much. And tell us about you at HoneyWood. How did you find HoneyWood? How did it come about that you're working here?
Oh, this is a very interesting story. One day, Andrei, who is the product owner of HoneyWood.
That's correct, Andrei. Yes, we hope to have him on the live stream too. Questions for Andrei. Would you like to see him on the live stream? I would.
Yes.
Please continue.
I also would like to. And Andrei is so positive person, and he has so good vibes. And because of it, we start to have a conversation, and he tell, oh, we make a game on the Cosmos, and say, wow, GameFi on the Cosmos, like amazing, because we are developing a Russian-speaking community, and we have weekly meets. So already more than 30 weeks, every week we meet together, and we invite different projects from the Cosmos, admins of the non-official or official groups, and speak about the projects with them. And I invite Andrei and also Roman to...
Andrei also just got married, everybody. Well done, Andrei.
Andrei, if you see us.
If you see us.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as a result, we have a very good connections, and we start to be interested in the HoneyWood because it's a game on the Cosmos, and
blockchain, good.
Expanded so fast. And we're glad to see new projects, and it's finished game. So it means people already can play at this game. And of course, for us, like for the Cosmos ecosystem maximalists, it's very interesting to share the information. And of course, the most good that we understand that it's not a speculation, that it's not a scam, because people can show their faces when the CEO, when the product owner come to your meet, speak with you, when they open to the community, you understand this is the real project. These people are real. They want to build something interesting. And in the interest
and remember, everybody, you can meet you can meet the whole team. We have that on our YouTube channel. You can just head on over right now. You can meet the whole team, everybody from Roman to me, going through the whole, everybody exactly at HoneyWood. And hopefully we'll be inviting them on one by one on this live stream weekly. And we've started with Anton already, our community manager. Today it's Vladimir. If you have any questions for him in the chat, best questions today, 500 HoneyCoin. Are you ready, Vladimir, to play some HoneyWood?
Yes, and I already
you're ready to play?
Was winning several games and also lose several games.
Yeah, okay.
But to pledge the crystals for the honey, it's very interesting. So let me share the screen.
Yeah, you can share the screen. Can you tell me, do you think there's a strategy to use?
So, it's very interesting, but in the clash of crystal, no real strategy. It means you need to look very carefully and find the best combination, and also never give the best combination for your opponent. So this is what is the main strategy. I hope we will search, we'll find some opponent very fast. Yes.
Okay,
It's
there we
really,
go.
yeah, really fast.
Well done. Have you seen
Now
the
we
new
will
bear
see. We will go first.
avatars?
Oh, my
on, here we
turn
go.
first. So look for the 4. 4 red. Extra turn. Of course, always more extra turns. Blue, blue, blue. Green, red, yellow. Okay, red, red. This is, I think. Oh no, it was the mistake. I was on the wrong. And one.
Yeah, come on, the
more.
blues, the blues.
Yes, yes, I
The
see
4
them,
blues.
but
There we go.
no. And this blue. Ta-da! So very good beginning.
Yay, there we
Okay.
go. 46, not bad.
Now, when my opponent goes, I always look in for the best combination on the bottom,
Yeah,
not
come on, look
on
at the
top.
T. There's the T. Oh, got it.
He is also very lucky.
A little bit lucky. Tell me, what do you think about the Ethereum merge? What do you think about that? What are your thoughts on this?
My thoughts about Ethereum, about the this clash of crystals.
No. About Ethereum, the merge. It's coming September 15th.
About merge of Ethereum. So
Yes, the merge
I
of Ethereum.
Yeah. We was waiting for this for the so long time, and I think
Yes.
that it must be 2 years ago or 3 years ago, kind of this, because they are too long. And I think that we will have kind of many people, for example, who use
Come on, it's your
Binance,
turn. Yes. Extra move.
or Binance Smart Chains, they will, so Polygon, Binance Smart Chain will stop to be so important because if Ethereum will bring us cheap transactions, so for what we need use Polygon or Binance Smart Chain.
Yes.
Okay, this is hard move, and I don't need.
Yeah.
Oh, like this.
Just in time. You got it just in time as well.
So,
Oh,
but
no.
my
4,
opponent
yay.
now very good.
Yeah. Your opponent now was quite good, but 98 fruits. It's
Yeah,
not
everything
so
can
much.
change in the several turns.
In several exactly. Isn't that the beauty of the game as well? Because of course we don't know what's coming on top. Let's take a look. Come on, can you do it? 87, 126.
Whoop, whoop.
Good.
So,
Hey, you're catching up. The bomb. Get the bomb. Yay.
Yes,
Well
yes.
done. Okay.
But
Opponent wins.
but it's also very good. It's also very good because the main pleasure, of course, is to play the game.
Yeah. Can you tell us, what are you doing at HoneyWood? What is your role? What are you doing in the community and the team?
So mostly what is interesting for me, it's a development of the HoneyWood as the project and sharing the information. And also we want to validate HoneyWood and provide the infrastructure for HoneyWood. So HoneyWood needs to have connections with the Osmosis, Juna, Swap, Thief Chain DEX, and other DEXs. So we can provide these IBC relayers and up the channels to connect HoneyWood with all other projects. Also, this is the kind of networking. So for the projects, it's very important to be connected on the different levels, on the levels of the developers, on the levels of ambassadors, on the levels of the community advocates and so on, to spread information very fast, to work together, to organize some events together. So I help in the networking, in the community connections, and of course we plan to help with all this infrastructure for HoneyWood, that we can see honey and cones on the dexes of the cosmos.
Yes.
Because sexes, it's also.
Let's hold that 1 second there. That's a great, yeah. Lots of people want this. Lots of people have asked about this. HoneyCoin is going to be listed at the end of Q3 on the Bitmart exchange in the top 20 exchanges. And of course, a lot of people want to know what's next. Is it going to be on a DEX? Because that would be very attractive too. And then what are those different trading pairs? Is it only going to be USDT and HoneyCoin, or could we have it with others as well? It's on the Cosmos network, maybe the Atom, for example.
Yes.
A lot of people want to see this.
This is the question of the providing of liquidity. Yeah, and we will provide the services of the listing of the honey and cone on the dexes, and we can create different pairs. The question is next. First, who will provide the biggest liquidity? And if it's the small players and not the foundations, the small players are interested in some incentives for the exchange.
Incentives. Very good. For example.
Yeah, so the first idea that's to up several proposals, for example, in Juna or in Osmosis or in Safe Chain, to add some incentives for the pools with honey and with cone. And it will motivate people to provide liquidity. Second moment is, of course, speak with the team of HoneyWood to take some part from the community pool for the liquidity providers, because and users and the project will also very interested in it. And also, I'm also ambassador of the Safe Chain. And after this meet, we have the AMA with the Safe Chain, and I want to connect HoneyWood with the Safe Chain, and maybe HoneyWood and Safe Chain can create the pool of liquidity with Rowan and with honey, and both of the sides will be interested in it. So I'm totally sure that people will be interested in the providing of the liquidity, because if we have coin on the CEX and on the DEX, it's a huge potential for the arbitrage. And people began to trade on the difference
the arbitrage,
of the prices between CEXs and DEXs. And if we have a lot of arbitrage, it means it's very interesting for the liquidity providers on the DEXs, because always exchange goes and they get this % from the every exchange. So this is very beneficial that honey will be as on CEXs as on DEXs, and it will make this flow of the capital in the both of the sides, and it will be interested as the for users, as the for liquidity providers, as for the players, because players will always have possibility to exchange honey or to buy honey, exchange cones, buy cones. So for everybody, it will be very beneficial.
Thank you very much. I asked you already your thoughts about the Ethereum merge. Do you think this is going to work? Do you think that this is going to be good for crypto? Is it going to be bad? Will it kill decentralization? Will it give more power for central authorities, institutional players? So, what do you think?
I think that the governance of the Ethereum will not be changed, because it's not important. It's proof of work or proof of stake. The main person in the Ethereum is Vitalik Buterin. I really love Vitalik Buterin. Vitalik, you are the great person. If you will see it, thank you that you exist. I think he is the very cool person, but he is the main person in Ethereum. If something happens with Vitalik, the price of Ethereum will go down. We can remember this moment when it was the fake news that Vitalik was in accident and the price of Ethereum fell down in the several times. So while the Vitalik Buterin is so important for the Ethereum, everything is centralized on Vitalik Buterin. And this is the minus for the decentralization. I totally sure that Vitalik also understands it. So next moment that we already have some successful projects on the POS, that's a fork of Ethereum network. It's like Polygon or Binance Smart Chain, totally the same Ethereum. They just change the miners on the validators. That's all. And everything the same. And they are successful. Why? Because Ethereum have a lot of developers on the Solidity, and by the history, it have a good infrastructure and a lot of developers. So these developers will never disappear, and this infrastructure will never disappear. But in the questions of do we need a Polygon or Binance Smart Chain after Ethereum have POS? I think no, not really. So it means that people who make the projects on the Polygon or Binance Smart Chain maybe will not be so useful. Of course, we will get some forks because not every miner will turn off the mine. So we will have not only Ethereum Classic, we will have Ethereum Post Classic and Ethereum 2.0.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's that people. But I didn't think that they were going to do, the original miners to do their own fork. It looks like they're going to go back to Ethereum Classic. I mean, it already exists. It's already there. It is the original, the true Ethereum. Don't you think they'll go back there, the miners?
But as we can see, the Ethereum so based on the Vitalik Buterin that if Vitalik tell, this is the real Ethereum, it will be the real Ethereum. It means that like all exchanges will not centralize it. Exchanges, they are centralized. They have a centralized way of thinking. And they will say, okay, some distributed community all over the world tells that they are Ethereum. And here is Vitalik Buterin, who is the creator of Ethereum, tells that this is Ethereum. Who we will believe? Of course, centralized exchanges will believe to Vitalik Buterin, not to the
decentralized of course. Well, it's problematic for many ways. How do you think this merge, it will impact HoneyWood?
So I think that maybe for HoneyWood, as for the Cosmos-based chain, it will give a lot of possibility to go to Ethereum, because now Cosmos ecosystem have a lot of good contacts with Ethereum. It's like Evermos, Gravity Bridge, and more projects also with the liquid staking, like a Persistence, like UMI, that are already connected with the Ethereum very good. So for the HoneyWood, it will be the good possibility to be on the DeFi ecosystem of Ethereum through the Cosmos, because we can easily send honey and cones around all ecosystem, Cosmos ecosystem.
Absolutely. Like this on the blockchain.
Yeah, and
absolutely. That's super simple.
With the some Evermos or with the Gravity Bridge to the Ethereum, to use it in DeFi on Ethereum. So, of course, it will be very beneficial for all HoneyWood holders, stakers, and so on.
Stake those cones. It's the only question that there really is to the people watching this right now. Do you have your cone staked? Come on, let's finish today. Thank you very much for your time, Vladimir. It's great to get to know you and learn who you are. We welcome you to the HoneyWood team. It's a great team. There's a good vibe there, and I'm sure you're going to do great. Let's finish off with some PvP action. Come on, Vladimir. Let's have another go. It is live stream and interview. Yeah. That's what we want to do at the same time.
Yes, this is really nice that we can play on the.
Yeah.
I wait for the more biggest bets, but to play on the. Oh, you see, so fast. This is what I really like in the HoneyWood and in the Cosmos. Everything is so fast that I don't need to wait a lot. And we will
that's very good.
Like this. And we will do something like this and get an extra turn.
There we go.
Oh, 4 blue, pink. Okay, we will do something like this.
But that's the strategy. Is that what do you do when you don't know what to do.
Yeah, I try to crash more on the bottom than on the top because it's more possibility to change something in the picture.
Voila. 2613. How long do you think it's going to be before we can use Bitcoin to pay for gasoline and for our foods in the supermarket?
I don't think that Bitcoin will be like a payment. I think Bitcoin will be kind of the gold. We don't pay with the gold.
Storage.
Yes, we are paying more with the money. So Bitcoin, I think it will be good to count the value, not to the pay. And for now, Bitcoin have slow transactions, proof of work. It can be changed easily. So this is perfect for understanding of the gold, to count some value, not for the payments. Payments will be based on some other protocols. But Bitcoin, I'm totally sure that Bitcoin will be with us for a long, long time. And even when the quantum computers will arrive, we will have the analog of some quantum chains with quantum cryptography, and we will have quantum Bitcoin. I think it's with us for a long, long time. Oh my God.
I haven't heard about that before, but that really makes sense. You know, I was thinking more along the lines that, absolutely, it would become something like a storage. But also, what about the idea that we haven't really seen two coins come and merge together yet? You know, for a kind of dual dependency that are kind of tethered to each other. And so, like you said, yes, if there was one place where, you know, you are using storage, for example, in Bitcoin, but the transactions were all in Ethereum, for example, Bitcoin was the cash. If we saw two come together.
So I think that we will never live in the world where we will have only one platform for everything.
Yes.
And I think the cosmos is amazing because of it, because it gives to us a lot of understanding that a lot of separate chains can exist, and all chains are sovereign, and you can create the chain for your own needs. And this is, I think, one of the most important understanding. So it will never that we will have one tool for everything. Even if we have the Switzerland knife, we don't eat at the home with Switzerland knife. We eat with spoon, even if the spoon. So some tools are so perfect and so good, they don't need to have a high level of complexity.
I love that answer. That's such a cool answer. Yeah, the Swiss knife, it's really cool, but you don't eat at home with it, do you?
Yeah. So some tools need to be to have a low level of complexity. For some,
absolutely, and we must remember that on crypto, on this market, you know, just because the top 50 coins, you know, they all in one category, they're not all doing the same thing. Lots of them are performing really different things. For example, AVAX is totally niche market.
Oh my God.
Wow, that was a big one.
It was
no way.
It was so great. In the last move, great.
It happens. Vladimir, thank you so much for coming to work with us at HoneyWood. Thank you very much for joining me on the live stream. Remember, everybody, you can reach Vladimir. You can reach him easily on the Discord channel, of course, maybe also on Telegram if you'd like for people to reach out to you.
You can find me easily, and on Twitter.
Thank you very much. We'll share that information in the description box below. If you have any questions for Vladimir, of course, you can ask them here, or you can reach out to him personally. Vladimir, thank you so much for coming today. It's great to meet you. Welcome to the HoneyWood team. Until next time.
Bye-bye, friends. Thank you for watching us.
Okay. And isn't he such a nice guy? Isn't he such a nice guy? Everybody, welcome. Thank you very much for coming and joining us today. While we've been talking with Vladimir, a lot of your questions have been unanswered, and I just got to go through some of them now. First of all, if we go into the chat, If I could just answer, I believe it was divination. I love that. Come on, that's such a cool question. Is bearish market good for bears? I love that question. In order to answer that question, we need to head on over to here and take a look at this. So, our listing on the Bitmart exchange, that is going kind of at the same time as the Ethereum merge. And as Vitaly has just said, you know, is it good for HoneyCoin? That's your answer. I believe, yeah. Ethereum is on the pump. It's gone down. It's dipped. No problem. Fine. I do believe it's going to pump. And by the time of the merge, they say September 15th, something could change. I do believe things are going to pump. This will be good for our bears. Thank you very much for your question, divination. If we go down to, hold on, where was it? Oh, another question by divination. Thank you. Is there any strategy to grow the community? Hey, I love that question. Great question. We welcome that question. First of all, we have a lot of PR press releases that we publish on different sites. The work through bloggers. We have our ambassador program. I've just shown you we are now in regions all over the world. We also have the referral program. If you would like to share and collect some of that 10% with 5% for you and 5% for your friend, then you have your referral program. All you need to do to get started, go down, get yourself a starter pack, and you're ready to go. You can be making 5% on the transactions from anyone who uses your referral code. Why wouldn't you use that? Okay, we also have the SEO. And of course, we have our affiliate programs. We have airdrops. We have the Gleam airdrop. Maybe you don't know about this. And of course, our live stream, our loving live stream, which every single person who comes here, I absolutely love you. And so for you guys, just for you, for the people who come to the live stream and who are willing to participate and ask your questions, this is for you. Let's go into the game. We log in, come on, yeah. We log into the game. And here we go. 80%, 90%, it always stops at 90% for me. Does it stop 90% for you? Okay, come on, let's go. Let's do this. Yeah, we're into the game. By the way, our architecture has just been completely redesigned at HoneyWood. We're giving the game a lot of options for future updates. For example, let's go into play. I want to go into... Here we go. As you can see, last week, no, just before we go there, plug for myself and for the HoneyWood game. Okay, if you go to here, our HoneyWood official game channel on YouTube, please give it a like, give it a subscribe, click that notification bell so you know when we are coming out with new updates and releases. We will be coming out with constant updates because now we have the ability to do that thanks to the new architecture. Well done, Roman. Well done, product team. Well done, design team. If you go over to our YouTube channel, so $50 of passive income is my strategy. Now, if you wanted $100, what do you need to do? You need to double that, right? Well, that's just my example, a $50 passive income strategy. I could have gone more. I could have got the Diamond Sting B, but I didn't get. And so in that video, I show I got a lesser B. And why? Because just for you guys who are watching here, I've got 1,741 HoneyCoin, just enough to go into here now. Tree, pick up a tree. I asked you which trees would you like me to buy. You didn't answer. I told you I like the spruce, so I'm gonna buy the spruce. Spruce, boom. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, done. Let's have the spruce. Where would we like to plant it? How about here? Or here? Or here? Or here? Here? Here. Here. I think it looks cool here. There we go. Building. Password. Build. Done. And that is for you guys. Let's see. How much will it change? How much? 0.926805. It made no impact. Maybe it has a little delay. However, that's my present to you guys. I want to increase the air in this game. I want to increase the oxygen. I have some bees. I have some apiaries going. And so why not? In order to create that balance, to balance out inflation, hey, we should learn from that. We should learn from what the governments are doing around the world with their inflation and interest rates. Oh my God. But 240 honey is all I'm left with. Let's see how much that is next week. I have to log in. I have to be collecting those bees. The problem is, for me, I have an apiary. That apiary, it collects a maximum of 20 HoneyCoin, but I'm producing 1.5, per hour. And so I have to log in frequency. Look, I didn't collect it just not so long ago. Already have to empty that. And so same with the alviri. I have the diamond sting bee here. I know everyone watching that, you're jealous of the diamond sting bee because it's cool and it collects so much HoneyCoin. We are listing at the end of Q3, launching in September, listing on the Bitmart exchange. Everyone head on over to our Twitter page. Here you can find so much information. I personally think that the Twitter page is even more important than the Medium articles, the white paper, because we really are constantly updating you. In the Discord channel also, we do have, of course, Anton and Sasha, who are our community managers, and those guys, shout out, well done to you for doing such a great job. Head on over to our Discord channel. Let's take a look at some of those other questions. Strategies to grow the community. Okay, yeah, hey, Shobraj, please give me 5 HoneyCoin. I can do you that right now. I can give you 5 HoneyCoin right now. Are you listening? If you are listening, let's go over to here. I'm going to send it to you in the message box right now. It's the Gleam, it's the Google form, so that you can just enter a couple of details. It's really, really simple, and you can collect HoneyCoin for free. So let's take a look here. You can get exactly 5 HoneyCoin, by the way. Here we go. So it is copying, pasting. Here we go. I have put this in the description box, in the chat box, but I will also leave it, everybody, in the description box as well. Here you can just head on over, answer a couple of details, basic details, and at the end, boom, we give you 5 honey. You go on over to HoneyCoin, to HoneyWood, the official game website, accessed through the Twitter. We don't want any phishing scams. We go on over, we go into the battle, thank you very much, and we turn 5 into 9.5, and then 9.5 into 18, and then it goes. We know what happens there. And so there we go. From on and on, head on over. Thank you very much for your question. If you just go over to the Google form, it will be in the description box below. Who knows? One second here. Some more questions we have. Hello from Lake Baikal, Dimitri. Hello, Dimitri. Welcome today. Siberian bears need some honey, please. Dimitri, you can have some free HoneyCoin. Number 1, you can go to the Google form I just showed you. Or number 2, you can ask your questions in the chat. And if you ask a good question, I'm going to give you, my man, 500 HoneyCoin. This is our Google form. Couple of questions to answer. Email address to enter. It's done. There we go. HoneyWood, here we go. We do have our training, by the way, so do remember to head on over and do some training before you start to battle with people, because that is not as easy as you think, just as Vladimir showed us. You just entered the game today, Dimitri. Thank you very much for joining us. Well done today. And Vladimir, he does have a cool accent. What a cool guy. Thank you so much, Vladimir, for coming to join us on the live stream. You really did very well. And I love some of your ideas about crypto. For example, Ethereum. It all depends on Vitalik Buterin. I can't argue with that. I have to agree with that. I think it does. Because his name is just, it's synonymous there. And if Vitalik died tomorrow, we don't want him to, but what would happen to Ethereum? Would it be gone? That would be a shame to see. Let's hope hope that everything goes okay with the merge. Future is in HoneyWood. Thank you very much. Wow, Dimitri, you are a really positive guy. In Siberia, it's the season of cones right now. Welcome, Siberia. Welcome, Siberia, to the HoneyWood. Kazakhstan is near. 1 second. Okay, so we don't have any other questions. Let's choose the best question from today. I have to go with... no, I love that question from Divination. Sorry. You asked, do you need to withdraw assets from Binance? Sell BNB by Honey? And the answer to that question is no. Why Binance? You can go direct through Bitmart. Unless, of course, Bitmart is not available in your country, and that's a great question. Maybe you won't be able to access Bitmart directly, so maybe you need to bridge, you need to get creative. Crypto is that way. A lot of problems with bridging, exchanging, swapping over from one network to another network. It can be problematic. And you know what? It means that I need to make a video about that for you guys. Would you like to see such a video? Thank you very much. The best question today, it has to go to Divination. Divination, thank you. I love your question. Is the bearish market good for bears? Hey, yeah, we're the bears, unfortunately, because there is the bear market. We're not the bull market. We don't want to be bull because it's all about honey. It's all about the bees, ecology, and it's the... You have a question, Dimitri. How can I invite people into the game the best way? Maybe some checklist for newbies because it's your first day here. Hey, welcome. Number one, you can subscribe to our channel, give it a like, hit the comment section below, let us know what you think about today's live stream, which guests you would like to see. Go on over to our page, take a look at it, take a look at our team, take a look at who we are. None of us hide our faces. There's no rug pull here. It's a simple game, that's right. But the game is what we have given to you in the community. You who are staking Cone, you can make the decisions about the future of the game. Will there be crests for bees? We can make that happen. But you need to participate. Please remember that. Thank you everybody for your questions. Divination, Diamond Bee is the best. 100% man. Divination, please send your Discord username in the chat box. If you can send it over right now. Divination ASMR. I believe it's Cool Story because you participated very well last week. Thank you guys. Next week, hopefully we're going to have Olga, our digital marketer at HoneyWood. We would like to have her on the program on this live stream, weekly live stream. Would you like to see Olga? If you would, let us know in the comment section below, or you can comment in the live chat. We'd love to see that. I'm trying to get Olga to come on. Come on! Done. Subscribe and like. Thank you, Dimitri. Come on. Divination. Please give Discord username. Guys, I tell you every time, stay until the end. I need your Discord username so that we can give you the HoneyCoin, right? And if you leave, then she left. Okay, Divination left. Dimitri, give me your username. Ah, Cool Story. Okay, Cool Story. Cool Story, got it. Okay, Cool Story, got it. Thank you, Dimitri, for participating. Well done. A big, big привет to Siberia. Я даже там жил. Thank you very much for joining us. We welcome everybody from all over the world. It's a simple project with a simple ethos. We are all about ecology at HoneyWood. We love the atmosphere, we love the bears, we love the bees, we love nature. We are trying to work with a series of ecological projects now in order to, reach out, to use the money that we have at HoneyWood to reach out and to make that impact. You guys, you're joining the game. Everything that you are doing in the game, all of those transactions, we are able to use that in order to benefit and in order to participate in projects that we really feel passionate about. Thank you very much for all of your participation. Everybody, would you like to see Olga? Would you like to see Olga? Come on, say yes, say yes, say yes. Please write, even just Dimitri. I would like to see Olga in next week's as a guest. I'm trying to get her on. We need to get Olga on. Thank you everybody for joining us today. It's been a great one. Well done, Vladimir. Everybody, if you wouldn't like to start playing right now, that's okay. We can just, quit this. You're well done. You're welcome for the trees, by the way. Let's log out of this game for a moment. If we head on over to the Twitter, we need all the support that you can give us. Thank you, everybody, for coming today. We'll be seeing you, of course, in the next one. Bye-bye now.